What is up, guys? It's been a long time since I have done this YouTube stuff, but I am finally getting back into it. I went to Europe, you know, I just didn't have the time, but now I'm getting back into it. And what other better thing than to do one of the greatest, apparently greatest workouts of all time, SoulCycle, as you saw in the beginning of the video. Please subscribe if you are new. It helps me out. Road to 1K. You know, get the YouTube revenue in. And then as soon as the YouTube revenue comes in, that's just better videos. You know, road to 1K. Comment down below. Like. Hit that bell if you want to. Without further ado, let's get in the video. As you saw, the title of the video is Starting SoulCycle. So right now, it is the day before my SoulCycle class tomorrow. Unfortunately, I got the 7 a.m. class. So that means waking up early and then driving 22 minutes to go to SoulCycle. But it's worth it for a great video and hopefully a great workout. Just want to, say I don't really know what to expect. I watched one video about it and it looks like the what would you call it? The workout studio place. It looks pretty cool. And it's trendy. And then so I heard also it's kind of like a cult. I don't know whether it's going to be difficult, easy, hard. Whether I won't be able to walk tomorrow. But I'm hoping it'll be a good workout. They say it's abs. I don't know whether you do weights on the upper body or not. And then definitely quads and calves and stuff. So without further ado, I will see you in the morning, probably around 6:15. Yeah. Alright guys, just finished SoulCycle. It's pretty difficult and I'm going to give you a detailed review at home. Alright, see you there. Alright, what is up guys? I just finished SoulCycle. I literally just took a shower, changed, so now we can get into the review. So, let's start. I'll just give you basically a basic rundown of what happened. So, I went to SoulCycle in Ardmore. About a 22-minute drive. I had to wake up at 6:05 because you're supposed to get there 15 minutes early. So then I drove there with my cousin and my dad, who were both doing it with me. So we drove to there. It was a really cool place, as you'll see. I got a couple shots. Wasn't really a lot of film in there, but so then we went to SoulCycle. They gave us a locker for free, which I think is just you only get that the first time. But then we brought our own shoes that we brought, ended up working. So that was nice. And then basically we just went in there after, I don't think you really need to get there 15 minutes early, but we did have to sign some forms, waiver forms and stuff. And then we went in there and it was basically just a whole studio of just bikes, of just stationary bicycles. And then we clipped in, and so there's a little warm-up session. And it was really, it was kind of difficult, not gonna lie. It wasn't really difficult, it was just kind of difficult at the beginning. And so when he said, oh, Henry, get out of here. Henry, get out of here. Henry. Alright.
1 hour later.
Henry. Alright, Henry, get out of here. Alright, just ignore him. So then we got in there, we started biking. Then he said that was the warm-up. I was like, oh my god, geez Louise, this is really difficult. For some reason, I just ended up getting into the groove of things For those of you that don't know, basically SoulCycle is where you listen to music and then you pedal to the beat of the music. So the hardest part for me was like getting into the beat and like doing like the movements, like we would do curls and push-ups on the bars and stuff. And so then they didn't have a clock, so I don't really know times, but after like a couple songs, they went into the portion where was like weights, so you weren't pedaling at all and you were just going like this, like 3-pound weights. And so I had 2-pound weights on my bike and I was like, all right, I'm a guy, you know, I can do this. I went and grabbed, you can like switch out your weights, so I went and grabbed 3-pound weights. Very difficult, a lot more difficult than you would think, because you're doing like curls like consistently for a while. Anyways, that finishes. There's a cooldown, then there's a cooldown and stuff like that. Sorry about the noise. Then there's stretching. And so if you like wanted to take a shower there, you should probably leave before stretching. I didn't take a shower there. I took a shower at my house. And so basically that was it. Like the place I thought was really set up. It was really cool. Like there was neon signs and everywhere and there was stuff. But the next part of the video, I'll be comparing it to other types of workout classes and stuff like that. Okay, so the other parts, the other workout type classes that we're going to be comparing it to are the Y, which is just a gym, basically going to the gym, doing your own thing. CrossFit, which is a type of workout, high intensity training that I like a lot. I've done it for 2 years. And then finally SoulCycle. So the Y is kind of like our control. And then we're going to be testing it on how good of a workout you get, how much it costs, and how fun it is. Like how fun it is, if that kind of makes sense. So first of all, we've got the Y. So the Y doesn't cost. I think that's the least costly option. But I don't know exactly how much, because the Y also includes like pool and the basketball court and like tennis and stuff. So there's extra prices, but I know you can go to Planet Fitness for like $10. So I think the gym is the least pricey option. The second most pricey option, least pricey option, what do you want to call it, is CrossFit. So CrossFit is, I think, where I go is $60 a month, and it's 2 classes every month. So then that's 8 classes for $60. And then SoulCycle is starting out, you get a $20 class. You can also buy like a package of 3 starter classes for $60. But where I went, it was $32 per class. So that's probably, let me get a calculator here. So $32 per class times 8. So if you're doing 2 classes a week every month, that would be 200. Can you see? $256 per month. By far the most costly option out of all of them. And it was a great, SoulCycle was a great class, and it was more, there's a lot of instructor, like you had to have the instructor there and stuff. But it was, I don't know whether it was worth $32, and I'll explain later on who my overall winner is. So then the next option was how much of a good workout you got in. The Y, this is really how devoted you are to working out. So the Y is great if you have a lot of self-motivation, or if you don't have a lot, you can always get a buddy and he's like, come on, let's go to the Y now. But there's no instructor or structured class time that you have to be there for. So it's kind of like you wake up and you're like all motivated, I'm gonna go to the gym right now. But then the other instructor, but then later on in the day you're like, I don't know, I don't feel like it. And you're not really paying per class, you're just paying for the month. So if you're not very self-motivated, then I would probably not do the Y, and I think it's probably worth it to go to a workout class, because then there's an instructor there helping you. But the Y is great if you just want to get, like, if you're self-motivated, it's the least costly option, or like any gym really. I'm just saying the Y because that's where I go. But like Lifetime is expensive, but like even like Planet Fitness is fine. But you have to like convince yourself that I'm gonna get a really good workout in, because otherwise you're not going to. So it's all whether you dictate your pace and whether you're gonna get a good workout in. Now in CrossFit, there's scheduled class times. So, and you know that you have to go to 2 classes a week, and there's an instructor there and a bunch of other people helping you. But it also a slightly more competitive environment, because you can make it competitive. You can be like, I want to beat this guy over here who's been beating me all week, but I want to beat him. So then it's more of a competitive environment. So if you work in a competitive environment, that's very good. But also, you can also just take your own pace as well. But then the final option, SoulCycle, which isn't a very competitive environment. You're not competing. There's no winning SoulCycle. There isn't really winning CrossFit, but I prefer, more competitive environment. In CrossFit, the instructor's helping you, but he's not really dictating how fast you go. You just try and keep up with him. So if you work more in a competitive environment, I would say CrossFit, because you can try and beat people. And then if you like a less competitive environment, then I would go SoulCycle. SoulCycle is also a lot more welcoming than I would have thought. The people there were like welcoming, and like it's not really as much of a cult as like the rumor is. So that's and then the final thing is how fun it was. So the why, if you like working out, like you realize like you want to target specific muscle groups, then the why will be fun, because you realize what's going to happen later on. But during the workout at the Y, if you don't like working out, the Y isn't going to be very fun. Now, CrossFit is going to be fun only if you like high-intensity workouts. Like, if you hate working out, then just CrossFit won't just be for you, because you really need to, in order to enjoy it, you really got to work hard at it. But SoulCycle is by far the most fun option to most people, to the general population, because you got the music going, you're going to the beat, you're doing all that fun stuff, and music is blasting, and like you're basically in your own little thing. The instructors are there helping you, like yelling like let's go. So the most fun option to the general population is probably going to be SoulCycle. So if you feel like you're not very motivated to work out and you can afford $256 a month, then it's a great option for you, because it is really fun. But I feel like it's not the type of thing, well, let's say you're like, well, I want to only go to one class because it's so expensive. You can only afford to go to like 2 classes per month. You want to really get into it. So if you can't afford going to like 2 classes or 1 class a week, I would say just don't go, because then you're just gonna you never really get into the groove. It's like if you work out once a month, you're gonna be so much more sore the next day than if you work out twice a week, So you got to really get into it, which is great about CrossFit because it's less expensive. So in my opinion, culminating all the fun, good workout stuff is my personal favorite is CrossFit, because it allows you can it's more fun to just like compete, and you really go. But if you're not into that type of thing, and you like maybe just like music and like dancing to help distract you from the pain, and you want to focus on legs and stuff, then SoulCycle is a great option. And also, if you don't like working out whatsoever, you probably will like SoulCycle. But I like SoulCycle. I liked SoulCycle, but I also enjoy working out. So for me personally, considering I don't have the money, because YouTube revenue isn't coming in yet, but road to 1K, isn't coming in yet, $256 per month is just too steep of a price compared to $60 a month for probably a better workout at CrossFit, or the gym or Planet Fitness is also a great option. But if you feel like you don't have enough time getting motivated, or you just want a different experience, SoulCycle definitely offers that. So how my ratings would go is, number 1, I would put CrossFit. Number 2, number 2 is tough. I think might put SoulCycle number 2, but with the price factor, I think the Y is just a better option for me. But if you want a different upbeat hip-hop type workout, definitely check out SoulCycle. You can go to there for like $20. By the way, this video isn't sponsored by SoulCycle. But yeah, so that concludes the video. I haven't done YouTube in a long time, but hoping to get back into it. I went on to Europe, so I can't video there. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe a little boring, it's just me talking, but it's just what I'm thinking about. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please subscribe, comment, whatever you want. I don't really care. Like the video, and road to 1K. See you guys later.